So hi guys, and welcome to the first episode ever of Bia Behind the EVS Mask. Today I'm joined with Bea. So the EVS Mask is a project about EVS obviously, and the goal is to show the reality of how the EVS is really happening, because when you do some research about the EVS, it kind of looks really perfect, like really smooth, really easy, but the reality is not that easy. And I believe that there are information that people should know about EVS and how it happens before they make the decision to enroll for this program. So Bea here gave me the chance to interview her. So without further ado, we will turn to her. And Bea, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me in my video.
Thank you for having me in the video, for asking me to be part of it.
You are welcome. So please, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Bea. I'm 23 years old. I'm gonna be 24 next month, actually. 21st of April. And I'm from Madrid. I studied literature, comparative literature and theory of literature in college. And then I took my master's last year, and it was cultural management. Okay, my project is about cultural management in some way, because we are part of a cultural association that is called Urbanum Ladders. And the thing is that we write projects for the European Union, like this youth exchange and training course for youth workers. So we write them and then we submit them to the European Union, and if they get approved, we go there. And also we have like small events here, because we're working for the association, so maybe some dancing, or you can do your personal projects. And also one part of it is to help people travel, because in Croatia people don't really travel that much. They're kind of close-minded in that way, and it's to promote the idea of traveling, of going outside. So we research on world packers, hitchhiking, volunteering at festivals, so you can go for free, and we kind of do that once a month, and we go to places and we talk about it.
Nice. So how long have you been here?
I arrived the 30th of September. 5 months, yeah.
5 months. And how long do you have more?
I'm staying till the 30th of September.
Okay, so you have 7 months.
Exactly.
So the first one is accommodation.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that my first expectation was that I was just gonna live with Kusha. And I'm actually living with my supervisor too. This is the kind of thing that I cannot say, maybe he told me, but because you're doing these Skype interviews, and you're more focusing in trying to understand what you're gonna do. So I don't know if he told me or that, but at first it was a little bit strange, and now I'm totally comfortable, but he is my boss. So at first it was strange to come to another country not knowing the people you're living with and having one of them being your boss. It was strange. And the house, I liked it. I guess I expected it to be smaller, because I'm a volunteer, so I didn't expect it like a big accommodation. So I don't have any complaints. My place is really nice. Also, okay, I don't live in the city center, but I have a lot of tram stations, because I have Borongaj and I have Ravnice, so I have a lot of trams if I want to go anywhere.
Well,
so yeah, so I don't have any problem with accommodation. Actually, I really like it, and also I have my own room. Okay. So for me, that is really nice. I really like it. That I knew that I was gonna have it.
Okay.
So yeah, place was not something that it was so different, like the expectations with the reality, and actually turned out to be even better than I would thought.
So what about the association?
Okay, I guess I expected the association to be bigger. I don't know, I got the idea that we were gonna work in a more rich environment, that we were gonna be more people, and that we were gonna do more things, maybe more events, because we mostly do paperwork. We're all the time writing, and we work from house. So it's not that I don't like it, but I expected to be working in an office and to meet more people. It's kind of the thing that I think I'm really lucky that, because most of the people are in Zagreb, and I met them in Orahovica, or I met them here. I get to do many things outside of my house, so I don't feel so bad. But if you come here and you're not as lucky as I am, in that sense, if there's no one, I would feel trapped in the house, because working in the house and then having not that many people outside, what would I do? You know, I would be all the time in my house. So that is something to have in mind. It depends on the situation. It could have turned really bad.
When it comes to the support
Yeah.
that you have, and when I say support, I'm talking about mentor, I'm talking about supervisor, and I'm talking about sending organization.
Okay.
So let's start with your mentor.
My mentor. Okay, my mentor is my supervisor's girlfriend. You know, that kind of make it a little weird, because if I had any problem, come on, who is she gonna support?
Yeah.
And also because in a way, I think that a mentor, I mean, it doesn't have to be older than you, but if you're asking for support on something, you should try to find someone wiser that knows a little bit. She's younger than me.
She's younger than
So I don't know, the only thing that she could do to help me is like if I didn't have many friends here to say, okay, I want to do something. Which I guess maybe is kind of the role of the mentor, but I'm not using it at all.
At all. What did you expect?
The thing is that when I came here, okay, I had the spot since May, so I knew that I was coming for the whole summer.
Yeah.
And I knew what were the bases of EVS, but I didn't know that much about the role of the mentor, like what they were supposed to do. So I didn't expect it that much. Yeah, I saw it more in Orahovica. So I didn't really expect it that much. I mean, I guess maybe because I expected the association to be bigger, that I wouldn't have that much contact with my supervisor. So I thought that my mentor was going to be maybe closer, but since I'm living and working with my supervisor, I'm close with him. So the mentor for me is just like not useful at all.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your supervisor now.
Okay. I like my supervisor. He's a nice guy, and you can see he cares. He asks us like, how are you feeling? And I want to have feedback. Do you like what we're doing? Did you expect something else? Is something that you want to do? He's a nice guy. I mean, of course, it's kind of weird at the beginning to live with him, and sometimes I would like not to have him at the house, because you can never forget that he's your supervisor.
So, but what was your expectation?
My expectation was to have a boss.
Okay,
like, what is a boss? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally like
And I think my expectations were more met in the way that I treat him like a boss. But I think he expected something else, you know?
Something that him expected.
He expected that maybe we could be all more friends, you know? And I tried to keep it really professional. Like, I never sit with him and have a talk.
All right. So, what about your sending organization? What is the expectation and what is the reality?
The expectation that I had is that they would help me in the process of doing it, and they would inform me, and it was met.
Okay.
The moment that I wrote to them, like, I want to go to this project, will you back me up? And they say, of course. The only thing is that it's an NGO, so they don't have many money. So there's this girl that she's managing all these EVS volunteers, and I think she's quite overwhelmed, and she has a lot of work.
Let's talk about the country.
Okay.
Expectation, reality.
Okay. I don't know exactly which were my expectations, in a way that when you ask Croatia, you don't know that much about it. So I didn't have many expectations. Also, I like not to have many expectations about things, and just to see how it goes.
So, what about the integration in the country?
Integration, I think, is really difficult.
But did you expect it to be easy? What did you expect?
I didn't expect it to be completely easy, but I guess I expected it to be easier. Maybe because I'm Spanish, and in Spain is quite easy. But here is so difficult, because I mean they're really polite in that way. They talk to you and they make the effort to speak in English. I don't have any problem with that, and they are nice, but they keep it in that level. So you're never going to be part of the group. I think maybe I don't know if it's regret, but maybe I should have taken more time to find more projects. I mean, because it's the first time that you're doing, I mean, you can only do it one time, but you don't know how this works. And you see, so you write to a lot of projects, and then it's difficult to get in. You know, I wrote to a lot of them, and I only got answers from 4 of them. So it was that the moment, I like this one, but the moment that they say to me yes, it was like, okay, so maybe that is what I regret. Because maybe I could have chosen a project that maybe I liked more, but since I'm actually liking what I'm doing and I'm having really a good time here because of the people that I've met, that I really don't regret any big thing.
Any big thing.
I do. I would recommend it. Yes, of course. Come on, it's a year that you're living abroad. So you're gonna learn so much about yourself, how you're in different atmospheres. You're gonna learn about another country, another culture. You're gonna learn to work in different places. You're gonna meet so many people that they're gonna open your eyes and they're gonna teach you things that if you were in your place, you will never learn it. What do I say? You really have to be sure that you know it. What I cannot stress enough is that this is not Erasmus as you know it. This is not going to another country to study and party.
Yeah, it's different.
This is working. So you really want to do this. You have to want to do this, because if not, you're gonna get like sad, because your work is not gonna be totally fulfilling. Because there were moments in which you have nothing to do. There's other moments you have so many things to do. Sometimes you're gonna miss home. You're gonna miss your life. You're gonna have to adapt here. So you really have to want to do it, because if not, you're gonna feel like, what I'm doing here. Yes, yeah. More independence, which is something that I like. I wanted to have more, to adapt, you know, not to go more with the flow, not to say things have to be this way, if not I'm gonna get pissed. You know, go more with it and try to find the good, to say like, okay, this turned out like this, so I can be pissed off or I can just learn from it, and we can do this way. Go more with the flow, and it's also, I guess, taking more chances, because for me everything here is new. So yes, of course I'm learning. I'm learning to work in other spaces. I'm learning to which battles should I fight and work, and which just to, Well, mainly what I said before, you really want to have to do this and know yourself, know if you're capable of doing it. Also, set your boundaries. Don't try to make this year the big change. Don't get seduced by the project, because the project is going to look much better when they're trying to explain to you than what it actually is. So set your things, because if you try to aim to make the big change, you're going to hate it. If you hate cold and you go to fucking Finland, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be depressed. So don't try to make this year like I'm taking the big adventure of my life. Go slow, because it's a whole year, And also there's a lot of people that they say, I want to travel, and they're doing it for their own reasons, because they want to travel, they want to see something different, but then they're the kind of people that they cannot be without their friends or their family. So maybe don't try to come here for a year. Do something that is 3 months, do something in summer, volunteer in another way, but don't come to EVS because you're gonna be bad, you're gonna feel sad, and you have to know that you're working. So you have to be capable of doing the work. Don't just come here and lie and say, oh yes, I can do it, and then you're not gonna be able to do it. This is working. So it's gonna have its ups and its downs. So it's not everything wonderful, but it's not bad. It is a really, really good experience.
Okay, Bea, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For this interview.
I hope that is useful and that you like my answers and they can help you to decide where to come or not.
You don't have to like your answer. Your answer is good anyway, because that's the truth about your EVS. So that's the point. So guys, here's the first interview with the beautiful Bea. Thank you for watching the video, if you did watch it. Never know. Never know. And not we actually. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.